my God. Okay. So I went to actually prepare a little speech, but it kind of got funny halfway through. So what happened was, whenever you prepare a speech these days, you've got to consult Google, right? Because Google knows everything. So I sort of decided that, turning 40 is confronting, so, I'm looking out for, 40 themes and all that sort of stuff. And I found this fantastic Forbes article. So all I can tell you from this book, I'm going to paraphrase it because I don't want to read the whole thing. But 40 sounds really fucking confusing and really fucking scary. And all I can say to you is that 40, if they name this article any differently, it should be 40 is not old unless you're a tree. Okay, so here it is. At every age, I've been a little bit proud of the year under my belt. But this one is different. Well, no, it's not. It's just not yeah. So, my 40th birthday arrives this week today, and I've become a wreck. Well, I don't think I've become a wreck. No? So, I wanted a party. I don't want a party. I'm sad. I'm hysterical. I haven't been any of those two things. So, that's cool. I have everything I always have wanted. That's a very long list, and I don't think I'm started. But, I have got one thing.
Thank you.
So, there's a lot more to go. I just want to crawl under the covers. Well, no, we didn't do that either, so that's a cross. Okay, so I've often been accused of being that woman. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but anyway. The one that appears to have it all together. Okay, well, fine, whatever. Okay, so instead of bottling my 40-year phobia away, I've decided to contact some friends and mentors. We all have mentors. I've contacted my mentors, who I've always thought of having it all. That's not quite what I've always thought of them. I've always thought of them as being smart, intelligent, people who, but not having it all. But anyway, this is New York, I think, Forbes magazine, right? So, and seeing how 40 looked from their pedestals. Okay, I'm not sure it's a pedestal, but whatever. Okay, so here we go. Now let's get into the people who are the role models. At 39, I was a senior editor at Harvard Business Review, working 40 hours plus a week and loving it very much indeed. But also holding down the fort at home with kids aged 9, 10, 7 and 5. I'm never going to do that, so whatever. Parents in the house, if you feel like you identify, raise your hand. As I saw 40 looming, my thoughts were not very profound. Right? Maybe tick. I'm afraid to say, as daily survival, as a professional and as a mother, my main objective was simply to survive. Sounds a bit fucking scary. Basically, I wouldn't go back there again if you paid me $1 billion. Sounds traumatic. Okay, next person. Here we go. 40 hit me hard. Full stop. A few grey hairs, a few wrinkles, and a few more pounds. I felt like I was slowing down. I didn't like that feeling, so I did something about it. I decided to climb my first 14er, which I think is a 14,000 foot mountain. Okay, right? So a mountain that I was not going to let define my age. No, goddammit. The conditions for climbing were extreme and I wanted to quit 100 times. I kept telling myself one more stretch up the mountain, just one more rock. And then when we reached the top, I cried like a baby. I'm thinking that's more about you and not the mountain. Okay, right. So in the year leading up to it, this is another person here. Different mentor, switch mentors. In the year leading up to it, I wanted a big party. But as the months approached, I decided a low-key celebration with my immediate family, right? Despite my husband's protest that he thought I deserved to be bashed, okay? Whatever. I refused, right? Angry, refused. So he bought me an over-the-top diamond bangle from Tiffany's, brackets. My only jewellery from their exclamation mark, close brackets, to mark the occasion. Next sentence. Perhaps that's a benefit of being 40. No, you seem pretty excited about it in the last sentence and now you're not. So what's going on, right? Better jewellery. Okay, so there it is, back again, better jewellery, we like it. Which is ironic. Do we like it or do we not? I'm confused. Since jewellery and other material things mean so much less to me now as I get older. Well, that's not what the last two sentences said. It obviously means awful lot. Next person, next mentor. 40 definitely felt like a big milestone, and I was annoyed at myself for not having felt, you've got to follow me on this one, I'll start it again. 40 definitely felt like a big milestone, and I was annoyed at myself for not having felt younger in my 30s, as it's only once you're about to turn 40, true, that you realise how young you, in your 30s, you really... I'm just like totally confused. This person has Alzheimer's. They've got Alzheimer's, right?
She's definitely 40.
Yeah. I love being in my 40s, and I am divorced.
Bye, Ben.
Claiming my de facto half, and you can fuck up.
No, it gets even better. I'm divorced and starting a new business. My 30s were all about founding and building Liz Longy Maternity, that's all in capital letters. She's getting a plug-in for the business, right? And having my children. My 40s were all about the next phase. Okay, whatever. Move on. Okay, next person. It was a very busy time. So I didn't do anything special. Oh, fuck, what are we even asking you for? My husband knew that I admired a particular watch, so he bought it for me for no reason. No, I think he probably bought it for you because you were turning 40. Okay, right? But because it was near my birthday. No, it was because you were turning 40. Okay. We decided after the fact to treat it as my 40th birthday gift. So what did he get you for turning 40? Like, this story just gets weirder. Anyway, as I've gotten older and since I've spent so much time thinking about happiness, I've done a much better job, meaning that you've done a really bad job, about shaping my life to reflect my own nature, interests and values. Happy you found your way out of that prison, seriously. Okay, next person. I never felt worried about turning 40 because my mother is vibrant, radiant and youthful in her outlook, so age always seemed like a number. Full stop. Next sentence. Still, it freaked me out. Full stop. I did feel a wish to reevaluate and make sure everything in my life was there for a good reason. Okay, do a stock take, whatever. Time didn't even seem endless anymore. Alright, it's probably not in the first place, but whatever. I enjoy other people in this decade more. They are more ready to be on a quest and less status oriented and less striving. Well, if you're on a quest, you better strive, so whatever. Those were the 30s in New York and DC anyway, and socially, I found that tiresome. Well, I'm not tired, and all I can say is that turning 40, I found out that I am as old as Barcodes, 1974, Dungeons and Dragons, 1974, G.I. Joe, 1974, Connect 4, 1974, Footlocker, 1974.
Not as old as Jenga.
No, apparently not.
Jenga doesn't win.
And the $6 Million Man, which was the 1974 series. And if that series was remade today, he would be the $28,969,290,000 man if you applied 3.82% inflation to the general inflation rate. And the only thing I could find that actually meant anything to me, anything at all, on the internet for my 40th birthday was a George Bernard Shaw quote, which basically said, every man over 40 is a scoundrel. And that sounds like fun. Welcome to being 40. Take that. Now, do it. Here, there, where?
It's video. The whole lot.
Alright, thank you all very much for coming. Thank you to my family. Thank you to all of my friends. I've got friends here from all episodes of my life. And the good thing is I've got very, very recent friends here and very, very old friends here. My oldest friend here actually goes back to 1985, so do the maths in your head with that one. It was 1987, but when I saw Nick Goodwin turn up, I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to reset it 2 more years. It's 1985. So thank you very much for coming. I hope you've enjoyed the night. And thank you to Ben for not only organising tonight, but there's someone out there which tonight is probably telling a story about the night that they were on Qantas 566 coming back from Perth, and when they crossed the coastline of Perth, heading back over the Great Australian Bight. The guy in 33A alongside of him just totally lost his fucking shit. And he spent the next like half hour trying to work out, is there a problem? Should I do anything? But that was you.
Wait, that came out wrong. I was not losing my shit. Rob was losing his shit
I think that
because of me. Just put it out there. Thank you. Continue.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for being here for the last 2 minutes.
So
thank you. And you can stop filming.
end scene.